Stop before you blame your sleep, before you grab another coffee, before you tell yourself, I'm just tired today. I want you to pause, because what I'm about to tell you, most people never question. And that's exactly why they stay stuck. Here's the truth. Millions of people feel tired every single day, even after sleeping, even after resting, even after doing everything they believe is right. And they don't understand why. They say, I slept 7 to 8 hours. I ate properly. I'm not doing anything extreme. And still, low energy, heavy body, slow mind. And here's the hidden truth nobody explains clearly. Your tiredness is not always about sleep. Most people don't know this. After years of observing patterns, I can tell you something very clearly. The reason you feel tired is often not what you think. And the more you ignore it, the more it becomes your normal. Now think about your last few days. Not one night, your pattern.
You wake up, and you're already not fully refreshed. You don't feel terrible, but you don't feel sharp either. You get out of bed, and your body feels slightly heavy. Your mind feels a little slow. You shake it off. You say, I just need coffee. So you drink it, and for a moment, you feel better, more alert, more awake. But then, a few hours later, that feeling fades, and the tiredness comes back, maybe stronger, maybe deeper. So what do? You push through. You continue your day. You eat, you work, you scroll, you repeat. And by the evening, you feel drained. Not just sleepy, drained. And this becomes your routine, day after day. This is not what you think. It's not just lack of sleep. It's not just stress. And it's definitely not just a busy life. Your body doesn't randomly feel tired. There is always a reason. But here's the problem. Most people look in the wrong place. They focus on sleep only. They think, if I sleep more, I'll feel better. But here's the truth. Energy is not created only during sleep. Energy is managed all day. Let me explain this simply. Think of your body like a battery, not just one that charges at night, but one that is constantly being used and recharged throughout the day. Now imagine this. Even if you charge your phone overnight, if you keep using heavy apps all day, your battery still drains quickly. Same with your body. Sleep is charging. But your daily habits determine how fast you lose that charge. This is where it gets serious, because most people are not lacking sleep. They are losing energy faster than they realize. Let's go deeper. The first layer is obvious, surface level. You think it's sleep. You think it's workload. You think it's routine. But that's not the full story. The second layer is deeper. Your body is not managing energy efficiently. Small imbalances in how you eat, how you move, how you hydrate start affecting your energy. Not dramatically, but consistently. Example, you eat something, and instead of feeling stable, you feel slightly heavy. You ignore it. But your body just used more energy to process it. Reinforcement. What you eat affects how you feel, not just immediately, but for hours. Another example. You drink coffee, you feel better. But that's not real energy. That's stimulation. And when it fades, your baseline feels lower. Reinforcement. Temporary boost is not the same as real energy. Now the third layer. This is where most people never look. Your patterns. What you repeat daily. Because your body responds to patterns, not one-time actions. You wake up tired. You use stimulation. You crash. You repeat. And this cycle becomes your normal. This is where it gets serious. Because once something becomes normal, you stop questioning it. You stop fixing it. You just live with it. Let me tell you something important. I've seen people who believed they were just low-energy people. But when they changed small patterns, their energy changed. Not instantly, but clearly. Because the issue was not them. It was their system. Now let's go even deeper. Why does your body feel tired even when you rest? Because rest is only one part of the equation. Your body needs balance. Let me give you another analogy. Imagine a tank. You fill it at night. That's sleep. But during the day, you have leaks. Small leaks. Not obvious, but constant. Every time you stress your system, every time your body struggles to process something, every time your rhythm is off, you lose energy. And if you don't fix the leaks, filling the tank won't solve the problem. Most people don't know this. They focus on filling, not on stopping the loss. This is where it gets serious, because constant energy loss turns into constant fatigue, and constant fatigue turns into your identity. I'm always tired. But here's the truth. You are not always tired. Your system is always losing balance. Now pause. Think about your day again. Where are your leaks? Is it how you start your morning? Is it how you eat? Is it how you rely on quick fixes? Is it your lack of rhythm? Because somewhere, your energy is being lost. Now let's talk about signals. Your body always tells you early, but in small ways. Heavy feeling after eating, midday crash, brain fog, low motivation. These are not random. These are messages, but most people ignore them because they are not strong. They wait for something big, but by the time it becomes big, it's no longer early. This is where it gets serious because small signals, repeated daily, become long-term fatigue, and long-term fatigue becomes your normal life. But here's the good part. You can change this, not with extreme steps, not with complicated routines. Simple adjustments. First, stop relying only on stimulation. Coffee is not the solution. It's a temporary cover. Example, instead of adding more stimulation, focus on stability. Reinforcement. Stable energy feels different from artificial energy. Second, pay attention to how you feel after eating. Not what is healthy, what actually works for you. Example, if something makes you feel heavy, notice it. Reinforcement. Your body gives feedback immediately. Third, create rhythm. Wake up at similar times. Eat at consistent times. Sleep at consistent times. Reinforcement. Your body works best with predictability. Fourth, reduce extremes. Too much of anything creates imbalance. Even good things. Reinforcement. Balance always wins over intensity. Fifth, listen early. Don't wait. If you feel off, adjust. Reinforcement. Early correction is easier than late repair. And one more thing. This is important. You don't need to become perfect. You just need to become aware. Because awareness changes everything. Now let me calm something. If you've been feeling tired for a long time, it does not mean something is permanently wrong. It means your system needs adjustment, and your body is capable of change. It responds. It improves when you support it correctly. Most people accept fatigue as normal. You don't have to, because now you understand something most people miss. If this made you rethink your energy, stay with me and share this with someone who says, I'm always tired. Because sometimes the real reason you're tired is not what you think.